folks, back for another wee video for yourselves. It's a bright day today, but it's warm. It's 9:45 in the morning and I'm up for some fishing. I was hoping to go to one of the lochs that I was at on my last two videos, but the problem is with up here, it's camper vans. And I don't mean to sound like I'm having a go here, and I've raised this with my club members for years now. There's only certain access points that us members can get to fish the lochs up here. That loch that I've been at the last few nights, there's just a wee parking bay that the club paid to put in a few years ago in about all the gorse bush. It's all laid out nicely. And that's normally where you see me parking before I trundle up the hill to the said loch, you know. The problem is there's camper vans that are restricting our parking, which is a bit annoying. I ain't gonna lie, it's annoying. So I can't fish those lochs because somebody's camping in that spot. And round the corner there's a wee lay-by which I would normally park in, because when people are camping in our anglers car parks, it leaves us club members no options but to park in lay-bys. And because this road up here is very busy with the North Coast 500 and that, you kind of need your lay-bys clear for the traffic to flow through. But I'm left with no choice but to park in a lay-by, and I will park in a lay-by because I pay to fish here. My club runs these lochs, you know. It's just a bit frustrating, so I can't get up to that loch. And my pal Keith was going out for an evening's cast last night, and he couldn't get parked either, which is a shame. Something needs to be done signage wise. I've been moaning about this for a long time. I'm sorry that I'm prattling on, guys, it just gets a bit annoying. But having said that, I'm up to the long loch just now. I've managed a couple of fishies. I've just got my obligatory floating rod, 12-foot tapered leader down to tippet ring, and then I've got 5-foot of 4X F&F on that, and a little size 16 black klinkhammer. That's yielded me one fish. I've just put on I've got my 5-foot midge tip rod with a couple of muddlers on. I've got an olive marabou muddler, a little damsel muddler on that. There's no damsels up here, it's just more of a lure, and a peach muddler above that on a 14-foot cast. And I've just had a fish there just under £2, just over £1.75, so that was a nice fish. It's bright, it's warm. I'm scanning the water. I'm not really seeing many lips. I've seen a couple of fish rising, but that's been about it. So we're going to persevere with the midge tip and see if we can wangle any other fishes. I'm sorry for griping, but it's very frustrating when you're a club member and you're coming up here and you're trying to look for a place to park, and you can't park because of all the campers up here. The campers aren't paying attention to where they're camping. They're like, oh, there's a loch there, I'll camp next to it. Well, some of us locals would like to go out there for a day's fishing, and you're giving us no option but to use up the lay-bys. You know, and that's my take on it. That's me being nice. I could F and blind about it, which I've already done to my pals, but until something can get done signage wise, just gonna have to grin and bear it, folks. That's just one of the problems when you fish up here. You can't always get parked, which is annoying. Anyway, enjoy the video, guys. We're gonna do some pulling just now and see if we can get a few fishies. There we go. Oh, that was a nice little lip that went over that. Brilliant. Ooh. I've just seen that lip come up there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I've just seen that lip come up there. Oh, my slack line's wrapped around something. And he's wanting to go. Oh. Alright, come on. Oh. Just seen that lip come up for it. 16 clink. Perfect. Oof. Oh. Lovely. Oh. Oh, nice fish. Maybe we can guide you through the rocks here, lad. Guide you over this way towards my net. There we go. Hey. Perfect. Lovely. Hey. Just in the scissors. There we go, folks. Nice little fishy. There we go. You just, that's it. And head off. That's it, off you go, mate. Wind your way, that's it. Cheers for that. Give me a shower and all. There we go. Oh, 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 Jesus. Oh, Christ almighty. Jesus. Oh, oh, oh. Please tell me this is recording. Right. Oh, yeah, bugger. Jesus. Oh. Jesus. Oh, that feels like a fucking good fish. Like, oh, Jesus. Oh my God, that feels like, oh God. Oh, that is a big fish. Fuck me. Oh. Oh God. That's a big fucking fish, that. Pardon my French, bogies. Oh. Come towards me, come towards me, come towards me. Oh, Jesus Christ. My God, that's a fast fish. Jesus Christ. I don't know what size it is, but bloody hell, it's strong. Don't you fucking put your dogs in our water, in this water when I'm fishing, you fuckers. Jesus. Oh. Christ on bike, man. Wow. Jesus, what a thump. I don't know how. Is it big? Oh, I've bloody foul hooked it. Jesus. I had my heart going there. I was going, Jesus, we've got the fucking long loch monster here. Right. Lordy me. That's a nice fish, like. That is a lovely though. That is a cracker fish, actually, that. Let me just get you in my net. Bloody, that's a nice fish, that. I just got you right in the anal fin. Hey, oh, that's a beezer. That's a 2-pounder. That is a 2-pounder, that is. Christ almighty, I was crapping myself there, like. Oh, yeah, that's a 2-pounder. I just got, I don't care that foul hooked you. I got you in. You obviously came for the fly, or one of my flies. Yeah. Oh yeah, brute. Jesus, that's a good fish. That's a decent one for up here. Oh, what's that hook, Ross? Sorry about that, mate. I didn't mean to foul hook you there, like. God, look at that. What a fish, folks. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. What a beautiful trout. Big tail, red spots. Let's see if I can hit. Long and solid. Look at that. Cracker. You certainly give me a run for my money. Look at that, folkies. Let's get you back, lad. Let's get you back. Come on. You just take your time, you breathe. That's it. You need to tell me when you're wanting to go, lad. Off he goes. Good boy. Oh. Well. Didn't we do alright just there? One on the 16 clink, and it was just feeding up just in the margins there, and I just threw my fly about a foot in front of it and it just went bang. Then nothing else was rising, and then we went with the 5-foot midge tip and with the damsel muddler on the point and the peach muddler on the dropper. Tweak, bang! Fish just over 1.75 pounds, just teetering over £1.75. So we'll give that maybe £1.13, £1.14, something like that. Nice fish, solid, long, good neck. An old fish, an older fish. Shame it got foul hooked, but you know, that happens, dames the breaks. What I suspect probably happened there was, it might have been coming up to take the peach muddler, but turned at it at the last second. But the time it had turned away, I'd already, my 0.5 caught up to it and got it in its arse. I crapped myself for a second. I actually thought I had something big on. I ripped a fish on a damsel muddler. Ay ay ay. I don't care. I netted it. It counts. Oh my god, it did get my heart going. I mean, I've had many big fish off these lochs over the years, but that one got me going. I was like, oh Jesus, my legs were going and everything. Anyway, I'm having a bite to eat. I'm half thinking, it's 11:15 now. I'm half thinking about going back down the hill and see if I can get parked somewhere so I can access the other lochs that I wanted to go to this morning. If that camper van's still there, which I really hope it isn't, there's a lay-by just around the corner, and I don't care. I will park there to go access the lochs that I'm entitled to fish. I know it sounds like everyone's entitled to come up here and camp. All I ask is folk just exercise a bit of common sense. If there's car parks next to lochs, put two and two together and think, well, I wonder why it's accessible, you know, to the loch there. Maybe someone wants to go fishing. Maybe I shouldn't park there. But anyway, that's just me having a gripe. I'll see you in a wee bit. A quick interjection here, folkies. I did get 3 fish today, but Muggins here forgot that his camera was already recording. It was recording for about 25 minutes. I didn't know that it was, I forgot that it was. And the screen goes black, so I thought it was off. So the moment I caught my 3rd fish, I pressed the record button. Now, when it's already recording and you press the record button, it turns off the recording. But it makes the same beep sound as if you were recording. So I went beep, then I played this fish out, and it was about £1.50. Then I netted it, did all the whole sort of footage thing, threw it back, and then I realised, shit, Ross, you weren't actually recording. So I lost that fish. Never mind, it happens sometimes. So I'm just going to include a wee bit of bonus footage from 2 nights ago, back up the loch, where I got a nice fish on a size 16 klinkhammer. Enjoy. Also, I want to say a nice thank you to Nick Richard, who I met on the loch today. He was fishing our lochs last night. What are you doing, sweetheart? He was fishing our lochs last night, and he's going to fish them today. Nick, it was lovely to meet you, my good man. He's got a website here, which I'm going to put in the description, from forest to fork, or from fork to forest. Sorry mate, I've had a few beers. But thanks very much for getting the crack, mate. We spoke for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. And it was lovely to meet you, Nick. So I just want to say, nice to meet you. Hope to see you soon. Hit me up next time you want to come up and we'll go for a wee fish together. My kids are running ragged here. So yeah, I'll see you all soon. Cheers, Nick. Cheers, everybody. See you in the next one. Bye for now. I went quiet for a second there, and this thing just came up and banged it. Right. Oof. This GoPro's doing my head in. Oh, strong little feisty little bugger this. Oh, the scrap off it. Nice trout that. Right. There's the klinkhammer just in the side of the gob there. Lovely. Size 16 klinkhammer. This GoPro keeps saying SD card error. I don't know why it's doing that, but it's annoying. Oh, right. Oh, you're a nice fishy. Right, let's see if we can get that out in a myth. Oh, yeah. Let's see if I can just get that fly out. It goes just in the auxiliary bone. Tiny little 16 midge. Cracker. Fucking lacking. Oh, aren't you bonny? Aren't you bonny? Oh, get a hold of you, see what you feel like. I feel pretty solid. Oh. Yeah, you're a nice fish. You're a nice trout. Hold still. Oh, cracking tail. Cracking tail in it. Look at that. Look at that. Got some weight here, boy. Some weight here. Yeah.